The FIFA World Cup is the biggest sporting event on the planet, and it is absolutely packed with moments you will not believe actually happened. Records that defy logic, upsets that broke nations, weirdness that sounds like fiction. Buckle up. This one's going to hurt your brain. In 1982, a 17-year-old kid from Northern Ireland named Norman Whiteside became the youngest player ever to appear at a World Cup, beating Pele's own record. And Pele? He scored twice in the 1958 final at just 17. On the other end of the scale, Cameroon legend Roger Milla scored at 42, and Egypt's goalkeeper Essam El Hadary played a full match at 45 years old. 45. Just Fontaine of France scored 13 goals at the 1958 World Cup. In one tournament, nobody has come within 5 goals of that since. Then there's Miroslav Klose, 16 total World Cup goals across 4 tournaments, passing Ronaldo to claim the all-time crown in 2014. And Jeff Hurst, still the only human being ever to score a hat-trick in a World Cup final. That record has stood for nearly 60 years. In 1950, a part-time American squad beat England, the country that literally invented football, 1-0. The story was so shocking that newspapers assumed it was a typo. In 1966, North Korea eliminated Italy at the group stage, and Italian players were reportedly pelted with tomatoes when they got home. Then in 2002, Senegal walked out for their very first game and beat defending world champions France. Just like that. Nothing in World Cup history compares to this. Semi-final, 2014. Host nation Brazil, without Neymar and their captain. Germany scored, then scored again, then again, for goals in 6 minutes. The Brazilian crowd went completely silent. Cameras showed grown adults sobbing in the stands. Final score, 7-1. On home soil. It is the most shocking result in World Cup history, and Brazilians simply call it the mini Razzo. Weeks before England hosted the 1966 World Cup, the actual trophy, the Jules Rimet Cup, was stolen from a London exhibition. 7 days later, a dog named Pickles found it wrapped in newspaper under a bush. Then in 1986, Uruguay's José Batista was sent off just 56 seconds into his game against Scotland. 56 seconds. And in 1994, the final between Brazil and Italy lasted 120 minutes, produced 0 goals, and was settled by penalties, the first World Cup final ever decided that way. 6 host nations have won the World Cup on home soil. But 2002 broke entirely new ground. It was the first tournament ever co-hosted, split between Japan and South Korea. And South Korea shocked the world by reaching the semifinals, becoming the first Asian team in history to do so. Meanwhile, in 2014, Brazil showed the other side of home advantage, becoming just the second host nation ever eliminated before the final, courtesy of a 7-1 hammering. Brazil has qualified for every single World Cup, every one, since 1930. No other nation on earth can say that, and they've won it 5 times. But the most mind-bending team record might belong to the 1954 final. West Germany lost to Hungary 8-3 in the group stage, 8-3, then met them again in the final and won 3-2. The miracle of Bern, one of the most improbable reversals in sports history. 1950, the Maracana, an estimated 200,000 fans, possibly the largest crowd ever at a football match. Brazil needed just a draw to be world champions. At halftime it was 1-1. Then Uruguay scored. The enormous stadium fell completely, utterly silent. Players said it was the most haunting moment of their careers. Uruguay had done the unthinkable. Brazil wept. They called it the Maracanazo, and 75 years later, it still haunts Brazilian football. A dog found the actual World Cup trophy. A 17-year-old scored in the final. A host nation lost 7-1. A match with 200,000 fans ended in silence. Drop the fact that wrecked you in the comments. And if your brain is still rebooting, hit subscribe. We've got plenty more where that came from.